Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. I hope you guys are doing well. With today, I have a look created by using Milani palette, and this is the Gilded Pastel that I did get through my IPSY, and I did tell you that I wanted to go ahead and film it for you guys and give you my thoughts on it. Along with that, I am using all drugstore brands, and where I have Milani products, I am using Milani products, and where I don't, I'm using other drugstore brands. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look and what my thoughts are on these products, please stay tuned. Okay, welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. And if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing and hit like on your way out. So today, what I did say what I would do is use this new palette by Milani. And this is something that I got in the add-ons from IPSY. And so I wanted to go ahead and take a look and see, you know, what I can do with this. And if you remember, this does come with a big mirror. And let me fold this over. And it has a little, oh, it's taped. It has a little saver, but it looks like they tape it. So let me just go ahead and remove the tape. And here we go. Yep. Nice. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. So, and this is the color story that we'll be working with. And as you notice, I wore a very, you know, accommodating, I guess, a sweatshirt, so that way, as you notice, there's some colors in there. So if you could guess what I'm going to be using, you know, I just now noticed it, that there are colors that are similar. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. But anyway, before we do that, what we need to do is we need to do our affirmation card. And today, since it is a little bit more of a longer video than just a unboxing, I'm going to go ahead and save the spotlight for another time when it's a little bit shorter, the videos. And as well as right now, I am recording these ahead of time because of the Ramadan, right? And so I'm so busy during the week, so I have to kind of stack them. And so it's really hard to find those new spotlights when it hasn't even been created yet. So yeah, so that's that. Okay, let's go ahead with the card and let's grab one. Whoops. Almost grabbed like two. Okay, well, this is a very bright color. Hey, look, appropriate tie-dye. Oh, by the way, my shirt, I'm going to stand up real quick so you can see. This was my daughter's favorite cartoon when she was little. And so here it is. Rugrats. Yep, Chucky, Angelica, and I forgot what his name was. Oh, okay, it's okay. Anyway, so I digress, but I wanted to show you guys, and look, it has on the sleeve. So I actually got this from Kohl's, and it's funny because I put that I liked it, and it's in that Karma app, and then it kept saying, oh, it's going down. It was originally like $38, and so it's decreased now to $29, and then I just kind of ignored it, and then finally, I mean, they kept sending me, okay, it's down to 18, it's down to, it was like $10.99, and they had like my size left, and I'm like, oh, I better grab it. $10.99, not bad, right? Who knew? Anyway, so, okay, what does this card say? It says, I know who I am. When I trust this, I can reach my full potential. Okay, let's say that again. I know who I am. When I trust this, I can reach my full potential. Very interesting. There you go, in case you want to screenshot that. Yeah, and so, okay, this is actually very good exercise. I mean, this is pretty much like, you know, I know who I am, and I know what I'm made of, and I know what I'm capable of, right? And so I'm sure the questions in the back is going to be related to that. So let's go ahead and see what's back here. It says, okay, these three words define who I am. Blank, blank, blank. So you got to fill in the blanks. And then next, now do I feel, oh no, how do I feel when I focus on being myself? Okay, these three words define who I am. How do I feel when I focus on being myself? There you go. Those are the three words that you really need to think about. And I would really need to think about that, right? Because it's not just so simple. I mean, it's what defines you, you know? And one of the things I can tell you that who defines who I am, is I'm Muslim, right? That defines, that actually talks to a lot of my character and how I act and how I display myself. And you know, how I feel about things around me. So that definitely does. And I wouldn't pick anything like, you know, I'm a nurse, because does it really define me? No, it really doesn't. It's my job. It's my career choice. But does it define who I am? So I don't think so. Well, maybe, but I don't know. So I'm really going to have to think about it. So this is a good one. So these 3 words define who I am. Clearly, I can say Muslim because this is, you know, who I am. But the other 2, I'm really going to think about it. And how do I feel when I focus on being myself? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, let me hold this up again. I don't know if I did already, but go ahead and screenshot it in case not. And so, yeah, you guys think about it. You tell me. I mean, some of you have really given me really good insights into these questions. And Nisi, you have really given me insights to, you know, how you feel about it. And it's just funny because we're so similar in those things, how we feel, you know, our characters, and about what we feel about the past. I think that comes with age, right? When you become more mature, you do realize you know who you are a lot more than when you're 25 or 30. So yeah, so definitely very insightful. So yeah, think about it, guys. And yeah, let me know what you think, okay? And so that is that. And we're going to jump right into the look. And what I want to do is I'm going to try to use, I don't know where to put this now. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. My table is just so cluttered right now. Yeah, I need to like kind of straighten it out, do some spring cleaning. And so, yeah. So before we get started, again, I did use my Hourglass brow shaper. And this is the one I was given in a box, the Chic box. So I said, you know, why not? I'll go ahead and use this. It's pretty good. It is similar to my Anastasia one, but it's a little bit different shade. But I like the shade because it's very light. And then what I did was I did prime my lids using a Mario. And again, I used this color here. Once I reach pan and I use it all, I'll probably shift to over here because I could use either or. And this is the powder that I set it with. I did set it with powder today. And so, yeah. And let's get started with this Milani. So let's take a look here. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And this is the Gilded Pastel color. Like I said, I did get this out of IPSY. So since I am going to try to match, match the colors, I will use that blue, I think. But I think I want to mix different colors. So am I going anywhere today? I don't think so. Okay. So now we will go ahead and take a look. And but the purple's pulling me in though. That's the thing, right? Because I love purple. So okay, let's start with a very light oh, now I'm stuck. Okay, let's start with Third Date. Okay, Third Date, which is this peachy color here. And I will go ahead and put it all over my lid, avoiding the very immediate underneath my brow bone, okay? And so we will go in with the Riffer number 15, okay? Riffer number 15, and it is the largest fluffy brush. Okay, so we will dip into Third Date. So, ooh, yeah, big kick up here. Okay, yeah, huge kick up. So, all right, let's see how this is going to, let me just do it like this so that way I don't, and if this falls out, it's not a real big deal, simply because I'm not, I put on my, foundation after, but yeah, there's a lot of kick up on this. Okay, and I think I'm going to have to build these pastels up. But I'm going to try to, you know what, let me bring you in a little bit closer so that way it's not focusing on my hand. And then I can, when I do the whole look, I can go ahead and move back, okay? And so, yep, let's just go ahead and put this whole thing on there. Okay. And one thing I did want to ask you guys, because I do edit some time out when I have to blend it, and I don't do like real time. And I don't know if you noticed, if you ever watched Angie from 4F Beauty, she does it in real time, but all her videos are about like 40 minutes long. And she does say to go ahead and speed her up if you need to, but sometimes people don't like doing that. So what are your thoughts on it? Do you like it when I just like say, okay, let me blend this out so you know that I'm just blending it out and then come back so that way I can cut 2 minutes out of like each step? Or do you like it in real time? You want to speed it up? So yeah, let me know. Because I like to keep it as short as possible if I can. Okay. And now let me blend this out. Okay, I did want to go ahead and show you the kick up. So here it is here. And as you notice, there is quite a bit of kick up. And there is also a little bit of fallout. Okay, so that is that. And it is a little bit chalky, but I'll go ahead and give you the down low on it after I finish the whole thing. So yeah, and then I'm going to go next with the It Factor, which is this little purple. So I'm going to be all over the place, and I'm going to use the same brush, okay? I just brushed it off, and yeah, again, huge kick up. Wow, okay. Now, let's see. I'm probably going to get some really big fallouts here then. Yeah, so because I'm, you know, as in case this is your first time watching, I do go directly from the palette to pan to eyelid, and so I don't dust it off. Yeah, and this one seems to have quite a bit of dusting here, so I'm trying to be really careful. Yeah, and so I'm just going to go ahead and build this up a little bit. Okay, next what I'll do is I'll go in with my Rephr 02, okay? And this is a flat packing brush. And we will go ahead and go into peacocking. Peacocking, that's weird. Peacocking. And you can probably guess what color that's going to be. It's this color here. And I'm going to see if I can get this, yeah, on my lids. Because I'm going to be honest with you right now, this palette is very, it's not pigmented. But then again, it could be because it's a pastel. But yeah, it's not, it seems like there's a lot of kick up though. Yeah, so it's fine. And you know, this, I can tell you, is not really designed to go directly from pan to shadow to eyes. The problem is that if you don't, I mean, you're going to be losing a lot of color because you're going to be dusting off. You're going to have to try to build up, because this is just very difficult to build up because it's very sheer, you see? I mean, and I'm putting a lot. I mean, let me show you. I'm actually digging into the palette. I mean, really getting in there, as you see. Okay, and that's a lot of color. And I'm going to go directly onto the lid, which is, here we go. But once I try to blend it out, it goes away. And so, yeah, let's see. Let's see if it'll stay. Okay, and I'll do the same on this side. And there's a lot of fallout, guys. So I'm going to have to try to blend this. Yeah. Blend this out. Maybe the shimmer will be a little better. So let me just blend this out. Okay, next I will go in with my Rephr 21. And I'm going to try to pick up the shimmer. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to do that or use my fingers. But I am after Can't Be Tamed. And it appears to be, you know what? I'm not going to do Can't Be Tamed. How about Cuffing Season? Yeah, Cuffing Season first. Okay, try with the brush here. Cuffing Season here. Okay, and then Can't Be Tamed is the one next to it. I think I'm going to pop that in the middle if I can. Yeah, because it's not, yeah, see, this is not picking up really good, the shimmer, but let's see. Let's see. I'm going to try to, yeah, I will try to go ahead and give it a shimmer here because of that green blue is just not really working out because it's matte. But you notice it's kind of like muddied together and it didn't really blend well together, but let's see. Let's see. Okay, let me get this on here and then let me blend it. Okay, what I'm going to try to do is do this trick because I want to get a pop of color and it's just not holding on. And I think a lighter color, especially the one I want to use here, which is Can't Be Tamed. It's quite light, so I'm going to use a glitter glue, and glitter glue actually works with shimmers as well when it doesn't do well. So what I do is I just go ahead and I'm going to put it on the tip here real quick, a little bit. Okay, as you notice, it is a very tiny bit on the tip because I just want to drop it right in the middle. And so that way I don't want to get too much. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there in the middle a little bit. Okay. And I'll do the same on the other side. See if this works. And this is actually by Too Faced, and it's specifically glitter glue to hold glitter on. Yeah, even though I don't use glitter. But it does say it works with shimmer, so I'm hoping. And now I will go in with this brush again. Nope, I'm going to use my finger. Let's use my finger. Ooh, that's very pigmented on my fingers. Maybe it'll work. And Cannot Be Tamed is this one here. Woo, wow, boom. Maybe this, oh yeah. Along with the, you know what? Along with the glitter glue. Because you can see how it's the highest pigment where I have the glue. Even though I'm going kind of around, you can see it's picking up where there is the glue. So, okay, that works for me. Now go ahead and do this then. Wow, okay. I think this look can be salvaged. Next, what I want to do is I want to go back in and I use a smaller brush this time. And this is a Refer 14, okay? Refer 14, okay? And it is a smaller, fluffy brush. And I'm going to go back in with the purple a little bit. And I want to recreate that little, you know, look. And so, ooh, still a lot of kick up. And so I'm going to go back in to here. Just being careful not to go any higher than the crease. And because it is looking a little muddy, if you notice, because when I mixed it with all the other colors, instead of blending well or layering well, it kind of sort of muddied it up. So I want to pick up that purple where I can. But the kick up on this is like crazy. Yeah, it's not like, you know, the Colourpop that's got crazy kick up, but it also has crazy pigments. But this one, not so much. Okay. Okay, now I will go ahead and use a, let's see, concealer brush, okay? And I'm going to go right directly under the brow using this color. It's called Ghosted. Ghosted, okay? This one here. As you guys know, that I like to have a bright, standing up look right under my brows. So here we go. This isn't, what is going on with this eyeshadow? Doesn't want to like spread. It doesn't want to do a whole lot. It just like comes off in clumps. Yeah. You know, guys, I don't think I would recommend this. I mean, the colors are beautiful, but I mean, you know, the price is comparative to actually Colourpop. I would recommend that you get something in a Colourpop, you know, but yeah, this is just, I'm disappointed because I started really liking this brand. So, yeah, their smaller palettes actually are made in the U.S. Maybe that's what it is. These are made in Taiwan. I don't know if that makes a difference. I hate to say that because I don't know. But the smaller palettes, which are made in the U.S., don't act like this. They actually act pretty good. I mean, the colors are really easy. So, yeah. But this specific palette, I wouldn't recommend, guys. So, but I'll talk about that afterwards. Okay, this is what I have so far. Let me go ahead and finish the look. And I'll try to use as many Milani products as I have. And then I'll be right back. Okay, this is the look I ended up with. And I try to pair the look with a little bit more color. That's the same, but I think this is way too much color. I think next time if I were to do it again, I would wear a solid color scarf. But I did want to use this one because, you know, it's I got this and I haven't had a chance to. But yeah, I think it is way too much contrast with the tie-dye and then this floral type of look. But anyway, that's no here, no there. So anyway, let me tell you what I did do. I did go ahead and use the eyeliner, which I already put away, of course. Okay, sorry about that. By Milani, which is this one here. And then I did go all the way around on top as well as under. And then I did follow it up with this lighter color and the purple underneath. I know it doesn't show up a whole lot, but I did try to do that. But we'll talk about this in a second. Let me finish with what else I did. And I also used the mascara by CoverGirl. And what I tried to do is I was trying to keep it all drugstore brand. So that way, since I started it that way, and let's see what happens. So I did use this mascara by CoverGirl. The thing is, the only problem with this thing is it is waterproof, but look at the size of this brush. It's just like so huge, but it is a decent mascara. I don't have any complaints about it. So, you know, if you're interested in a drugstore brand or drugstore mascara, this is a decent one. It's called Big Curls, and they do come waterproof and non-waterproof. Okay, and that's that. And as far as my I did use a primer for facial primer. I normally don't, but I have a new one that I wanted to try, and this is by Milani. And so this is one they call Superfoods, and it has, I believe, turmeric. Let me see what else. Or ginger. I think it's ginger. Let me let you know what actually says it has. It is ginseng. Yeah, ginseng citrus extracts. Yep, that's what it says. And it says it's a dewy primer, and it's supercharged vitamin C. So here it is. So what do I think about it? Well, I probably will not pair it again with the foundation I'm using, because this is supposed to leave you dewy. And the foundation actually I use, which is by Milani also, which is Conceal Stick, is also dewy. So it's like way too much. And it wasn't drying down. And there would definitely be a lot of transfer with these two together. So what I ended up doing was powdering it with this Milani. And I don't typically like to powder my whole face because it does, powders regardless is going to settle. And usually the powder that I like to use, which one settles the least, is this one by Terry. But being that I try to stick with the drugstore brand, I did use this one by Milani. Okay? But I could see it on my forehead where it's already settling. And as far as my cheeks, I did use this blush by Milani, and it was decent, but again, there's a lot of kick up on their products. And even this one here, I don't know if you can see it on the side, but I mean, it did kick up quite a lot on the brush. So yeah, oh yeah, see? And so, yeah, that's that. And then I did use the highlighter that I did receive and the Chic box, and that's this one here by Milani again. And one thing I did notice, when you use this type of product, I don't know if it's the combination of this primer with this foundation stick, but it lifted. When I actually touched this product, I just, well, this one here, I mean, I took this and I just touched it, and I was going to pat it, but it lifted, and you can see I've already wiped it off, but you can see how much is still on the stick. So, and then when it lifts, it kind of, you can see through the makeup. So I didn't like that at all, and that's, I don't know if that has anything to do with me powdering it. So yeah, so this was really very difficult, and it shouldn't be that hard. And I think I had to work so hard to get this look, and I'm really not happy with the outcome of it. I mean, it's okay, but it doesn't feel luxurious. Of course, it's drugstore. Should it feel luxurious? Well, I still think it should feel, nice. But it does feel kind of slick, and it's like, I feel like it's moving around, even though it's probably just my imagination. But I'll have to leave it on to see what happens. And as far as my lipstick, I did use this Milani one. And last time I used this, I did mention, I swear this thing has a flavor. It does. It's got like a watermelon flavor. And I noticed it, especially, when I'm fasting. So anything food-like I'm very keen to the smell. And so, yeah, and I did put it on, and I'm like, yeah, that is definitely watermelon. So, yeah, that's that. So what do I think about this Milani Gilded Pastel palette? If I were to pay for this, would I? No, unfortunately, no. There was a lot of kick up and a lot of fallout. Okay, so I really had to clean up using my makeup wipes before I did put on the foundation. So there was quite a lot of kick up, and I can tell you right now, this look will not last, because already when I was working around underneath, I was noticing that I was already losing the colors, the matte colors. The shimmers will probably stay. How long? I don't know, but definitely the pastel, I don't know if it's, I mean, pastels are hard to work with anyway, because they are usually translucent. They're not as opaque, but, I don't find that to be true with like Colourpop and Natasha Denona and all of those. But Colourpop is a good, I guess, comparison, right? Because they're about the same price range, so price point. So yeah, I definitely would skip this. I I'm going to have to try their other, because I have like 3 of these that I gotten, and I wanted to try. And if it's any indication of how it's going to perform because of this, I'm not going to like it. But I know I've used their smaller palettes, which worked out just fine. And let me see, I have it here. And like this one here is perfectly fine. It's very pigmented, and I had no problems with it. But yeah, and this is, okay, that's the difference. This is made in Canada. This one is made in Canada. This is made in Taiwan. I don't know if that's, you know, that is the major difference of it. But yeah, I need to, because I do have these other ones. I just realized that, you know, they're made in Taiwan as well. And so like this one here, Luster Light. And I don't think I've even tried this one. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm not very happy with it. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a try, guys. And the other ones, and tell you about it, because it may be just a pastel one. But definitely a big kick up, big fallout. The colors are, they don't blend easily. They're chalky. The mattes are chalky, and they kind of get muddy. They kind of get mixed up. So instead of having a nice purple, the peacock color, and also the orange, having 3 different colors, as you notice, it gets muddy here. It gets muddy here. It doesn't, you know, there's no separation. It's not like a rainbow. It just kind of like all mixed together. And so, yeah, definitely disappointed by this, guys. Okay, it is what it is. So, yeah. So, anyway, tell me what you think. Have you tried this one? And if you have, what was your experience with it? And let me know down below, okay? Okay, my beautiful wildflowers. If I added any value, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing and hit like on your way out. And so, my beautiful wildflowers, please have a good day, have a good night, have a good week or weekend whenever you're watching this. But just remember, never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.